Because in class we will learn so many things related to spoken. So just I want to say to everyone, sometimes what is happening, we realize that you need to learn English because English is so important nowadays. So what I need to do that because I have someone is thinking like this. I have done so many things for talking English. I have studied all rules regulation of grammars. Instead of it, I'm not able to talk to anyone else. So what things I need to do that I will speak very well. So really I want to say to everyone, I have some solution for these types of problem. So you have to understand, you have to know about these all things. Sometimes what is happening, lack of some structure, some practice, you are unable to speak. So that reason I always want to tell to everyone, and I always say to everyone that there is something to know about basic. If your basic is too good, you will be perfect man, perfect speaker. So first is think that I am saying to everyone, always I say you have to study a little bit about grammar. There is a requirement to be in a grammar with a grammar. So if lack of any practice, if you are not doing, then really it will take time. So what is happening, suppose I am saying I must do this work, I must do this work, यदि मुझे करना चाहिए, मुझे यह काम करना चाहिए, तो ऐसा सेंटेंस रहता है होता है जिसमें हम लोग क्या बोलते हैं कि चाहिए है, कहीं पे मस्ट शुड भी होता है। जैसे यू शुड डू दिस वर्क, यू ऑट टू डू दिस वर्क, तो ये तो हो गया शुड, मस्ट। तो ये ऐसे तरह का सेंटेंस जिसमें चाहिए लगा रहेगा, तो ऐसे स्ट्रक्चर चाहिए, ऐसे फॉर्मूला चाहिए जिसके आधार पे हम लोग बहुत सारे सेंटेंस बना सकते हैं। केवल एक सेंटेंस याद करने से नहीं होता है। कभी हम लोग को ये भी होता है कि जैसे आई शुड हैव हेल्प्ड हर, या हिम भी बोलते हैं। आई शुड हैव हेल्प्ड हर, मुझे उसका मदद करना चाहिए था। तो ये सेंटेंस जो बना है किसके आधार पे बना है, हम लोग को पहले ये सभी जानना है, ये सभी चीज सीखना है। These all are so important to know about these all things. So that's I always say to everyone, there is a requirement to know about the basic structure, on which structure I can make so many sentence, I can solve so many sentence. So that's the reason it is very important to everyone. There is a requirement to know, there is a requirement to notice about these all things. And you would have seen there are so many people are talking in English without any problem because lack of practice. You would have, they were in that type of environment. That's the reason he is talking so much. But now we don't have this type of environment. But how it will be possible? Because this is my necessity. This is my need to talk to everyone. Because if I don't learn English, I will not get job because I am an engineer and this is an important thing to have English language. Without English language, you cannot communicate myself. You cannot give any information to my senior, to junior. So this is think. This is English is too good. This is problem if you don't know about English. So that reason I always say, if you are thinking it is so hard, how I can learn these all things, so there is no worry for these all things because in this class I'm going to share so many things related of these types of sentence. So use of should and must and ought to. So these types of things, if you are knowing, then really you will speak very good. Now what is happening, if someone has good environment in that environment, their friends, their parents, the teachers, they all are talking in English. In that environment, there's no big problem to learn English, because already they are learning, they are talking, they are making conversation. But in this environment, in which environment we are living, there is no environment of English. That reason I have to make friend with a grammar, with grammar. If you are making friends with grammar, but I don't say you have to study so much, you have to keep knowledge so much about grammar, but there is a requirement to know a little bit about grammars. In that case, in that sense, you can learn. And there is a requirement to also memorize some words. If you have some words powered, on the basis of that thing you can speak very well. So first I'm going to say about should uses of should and must or to. So where should is used, suppose you are giving force to someone, you should do that work. If any work is very important, then suppose medicine you are giving to session to someone, you must take medicine at a time, you must come in that party, you must come that party. And what to use in that, there is no pressure. If that depend on you, you are doing that or not. Suppose someone is saying to you, you ought to come at me, you ought to do this work, because there is no so much pressure. So that is on the basis of this structure, subject plus should, must and ought to plus v1 plus object. On this base structure, if you are solving sentence, then really you will realize that you have learned so many things, and so many sentence can be solved by this sentence structure. And really will be speak so many sentence, but there is a requirement to keep practice. If you are making so many sentence yourself, you need to think and you need to keep memorize structure, and on the structure of these things you will be speak very well. Sometimes is what is will past of this thing, sometimes we also say like this, I couldn't, I should have done that work, मुझे वो काम करना चाहिए था, I should have done that work because it was an important, क्योंकि वह एक आवश्यक काम था, because it was an important work. सपोज मैं क्या बोल रहा हूँ, करना चाहिए था इन द सेंस ऑफ पास्ट, यदि पास्ट में रहेगा तो हम लोग शुड का यूज, यदि पास्ट टेंस में रहेगा शुड का यूज, यदि पास्ट टेंस में रहेगा शुड इज यूज इन द पास्ट टेंस, पास्ट टेंस, पास्ट टेंस में रहेगा शुड का यूज, तो हम लोग कैसे बनाएंगे। सो मैं ऐसे बोलता हूं, मुझे उसका हेल्प करना चाहिए था, आई शुड हैव हेल्प्ड हर, आई शुड हैव हेल्प हर, मतलब शुड के बाद यदि हम हैव लगा के V3 लगाते हैं तो ये पास्ट में बन जाएगा। सब्जेक्ट प्लस शुड प्लस must plus oblique ought to plus have plus v3 plus ऑब्जेक्ट। इस स्ट्रक्चर पे बनाते हैं, जैसे आई शुड हैव डन दैट वर्क, आई शुड आई शुड हैव डन this work, either that work. I should have done that work. I should have given this money to him. मुझे उसे यह पैसा देना चाहिए था, उसे मुझे कहना चाहिए था। She should have told me about that. She should have said to me about that incident, that work which had happened. So this type of sentence is very important. This type of structure is very important to speak. These all things will be more helpful if you will learn, if you will try to speak. Next is what is infinitive. Infinitive, there is two types of case. As I say, only two types of case with a should and must. And infinitive, what is happening? Infinitive, suppose I am saying that which work is not completed, that, and always is with a to. Just suppose I'm saying I am to go, I have to go. So this type of sentence is asked, and sometimes what is happening? Position. So I will also show that about position in the videos. So you have to be, because there are so many things, there are so many grammar parts to study, but I have made a syllabus. That means it will be more helpful while talking to someone else, and there's no requirement to keep memorize lots of sentence, lots of rules of grammars. There is a little thing to keep memorize. To do that, really you'll realize that now I am talking so much, I have to do these all things. So really, if you will do these all things, and no one going to make you stop to speak. So this is also a sentence in where subject is involved with physically, sometimes subject is not involved physically. So what will be translation of that things, how it will be translated? So there are so many things to study. So be with me, because just I want to make you speak. This is my desire that everyone should speak in our locality. And as much happening, so much I would like to help all of you. I know about all of you, you all have come here to learning here, and little bit money you also spend, you also give. So I know about your situation, how you are feeling today and how you are feeling now. So don't worry, you have to keep patience. And in a few days, after a few days, you realize that now I have also something to speak. I am very comfortable to talk to everybody. So now there is a requirement to keep patience and follow me. And I always say that if you subscribe these channels, and you will see that there are so many things to help, there are so many things will be help you more. That's I always saying to everyone. That first is what is happening about position. One thing more I want to say about position and position. I would like to teach both of things, but not this class. Next class I will teach. But little bit things I want to make you aware that you have no. Suppose I am saying I am ill. Now you are A good man. And next one is you have two cars. You have two cars. So what is position and what is position? So there are two things to study. In next videos, I will give each and every structure and I will explain about both of them. So this is position. This is position. Position means what is in which in condition I am. I am in condition of illness. I have fever. That's I'm ill. And this is position. I have two cars. I'm related of this car. So next videos we will see that this sub sentence is very important and you know about these all things, but you don't know how to make. There are so many sentences. Why this type of sentence is like this, but there is no verb. This is adjective. That's I'm saying this is object and there is verb. So this type of sentence is called position. This is called position because it is related to relation with a car. That is called position, and this is in which condition I'm in illness condition. That is position. So next video I will explain so much about these all things. And this, if you are very curious to learning English, you have to subscribe the channels and you have to comment from where you are watching the video. That's I don't have to say so many things. Thanks a lot.